Hello and welcome to the Viber iPhone app review. Viber is an app that allows you to make free phone calls and send free text messages to other users with the Viber app installed. And it's a pretty amazing app and it's growing really quickly in the App Store. I have been using it for a while now, and the only thing I need to do now is to get all my friends and family on here because it's a pretty amazing app. So this is the screen that it comes up with, the keypad. What I love about this app is it natively integrates in using your current phone book. So you don't have to actually add anyone or send out friend requests like you do for Messenger and Skype and Fring and all these other apps that allow you to do that. It automatically integrates your current contacts and tells you which one has Viber installed or not. So let me show you an example. If by tapping on contacts here, these are that's my phone book, and these are the people with Viber on it that have the Viber sign next to it. And an easy way for me to just isolate that is to tap on Viber, and here it shows all the people with Viber on it. So as long as you have an internet connection, you can call these people for free or send them a text message for free, which has just happened in the last update, which I thought was an awesome update and took this app to the next level. Obviously you can set people as your favorites, and you can add more contacts as well as you would your normal phone book. This tab down here shows you any recent calls or missed calls you may have had from the app. And this tab here, the messages icon, keeps track of all the messages just as if you were tapping in on the message icon in your iPhone. And it shows you all the conversations you've been having and the conversations you've sent. So it's pretty awesome in that sense. But if I tap on the more icon down here, it just tells me what version it is, about, invite friends, share on social media, privacy policy, and deactivate account. So I'm not going to go into any of those. Pretty self-explanatory. So let me tell you some cool ways to use and enhance the app, or how I use it. Firstly, obviously, you've got to figure out the people you most regularly call and interact with, and that's what's going to rack your phone bills up by calling them. Get them to somehow convince them to download the app. As I speak and record this, there's currently no Viber app for Android. However, it is in production, so by the time you're listening to this, it may very well be already released. I would definitely get all those people onto Viber, your family and friends, and you can call them for free. You can text them for free, and there's no limits. I also love to use this app to network and maintain and build relationships. In the past, for me, one of my excuses for not maintaining relationships with people was that it costed quite a lot of money. Calling people on their mobiles, texting them all the time, would actually cost a fair bit doing it properly. If you have a big network and you like to contact them regularly, that is a barrier. But with the Viber app, as this grows, it's only in its infancy now, but as it grows, it's going to have massive implications. A lot of people are going to be downloading and using this app, and keeping in touch with networks, maintaining relationships and building relationships is a really good way to use this app. And I set a goal of a couple of calls every day to key networks, and maybe several text messages a week, just to keep in touch with people that I normally would lose contact with. So as I said, the app itself has the capability of your phone book in it. The sound quality is kind of dependent on your internet connection. If you don't have a roaming connection, or it's kind of drops in and out, then your conversation will drop in and out. So that's a not so good point. But it is fantastic in that it doesn't have ads everywhere. So there's no annoying pop-up ads or ads that slide in or out. And if an international friend or person has Viber, it has no international charges at all, so you can talk internationally free of charge for as long as you want for unlimited time. So, you know, it's just mostly positives with this app. I guess the only thing, a negative that could possibly happen in the future, I remember Skype not so long ago was restricted by a lot of phone networks because they didn't like the fact that you could call using the internet and not use a phone, and therefore they'd be losing out of money. So it's obviously not Viber's fault, but you need to keep that in mind, that might happen with this as well. So other than that, you know, it's a free app. That's another beautiful thing about it. There's only positives. The only other thing that pops to mind is I don't believe you can adjust the ringtones. So it's kind of like a blanket ringtone, but that may change in the future, and I might just need to go to my settings and change that as well, which I'll post as an annotation to this video if I find that. Overall, I'm going to give it an 88%. I love the fact that you can make calls for free, talk for as long as you want, have good sound quality, and as it grows, you're just going to be able to make more and more contacts that you can reach for free without having to add them and request friends like you do with other apps. So good job to the team at Viber, and I hope you enjoyed this app, and I'll see you in the next app review.